Introduction Trail. Today we have with us some of our marshals left, and the remaining marshals are Chris, Caleb, Ali, who else? Next! Shifting mode, and then you control which gear the car is in, not let the automatic stick to the other. So manual mode, if we're going up a hill and you're struggling, second gear, maybe the first gear. And don't be afraid to give you any power. When we're driving on the road with 2,000, 3,000 RPM, gear, 4,000, 5,000 is okay. Don't be afraid. Sometimes you need to downshift, push it, on a hill, right? We can also use our gears when we're controlling our car going downhill. We'll take it down at a steep hill at some point. And that's where we can also use the manual shift. First gear, and the engine will actually brake us down. So make sure that when you go. Another driving tip when we're in the sand, don't sit with your steering wheel locked in a position. When we're in the sand, I want our steering wheel to move. That clears the sand in front of the tire. So it helps us move forward, especially when we're going up a hill, right? All climbs in the center today will be straight up or straight down, right?
traffic.